everybody, and welcome. We're here on Tuesday for Biz Talk Tuesdays. And today I have the privilege of talking with Rachel Beau from Rock'N Beau Entertainment. Rachel, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to chat with you today.
Me too. So before I start asking you all of our crazy interview questions, can you just tell me a little bit about your company? Like what do you do?
Yeah, so we are an interactive based entertainment company. And basically, a lot of the work that we do is based around events for kids and for corporate clientele. And we provide interactive entertainment. We host lots of birthday parties and special events such as weddings and holiday celebrations. And we DJ, we get onto the microphone and we hype up the crowd through motivational party dances and activities to get everybody up and moving and having fun.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. And I've had the pleasure of being a witness to one of Rachel's crazy events. This girl is so high energy, it's unreal. She will bring the party even if there is a dead crowd of nobody who wants to dance or sing or do anything. Yeah. So Rachel, just quickly, can you tell me how you got started in this line of business?
Sure. Yeah. Well, I graduated from theater school and I kind of got out of theater school like a lot of us theater kids do. And I was just kind of like, what am I going to do with this? And I kind of loved so many different parts of theater. Like I loved the clowning and I loved, kind of that interaction through movement and things like that. So I found physical theater and a whole bunch of other things. And I really like latched onto this kind of playful experience where the audience could kind of be a part of it. And so I kind of dived into kids entertainment and thought, oh, I'll just give this a shot. And so I just started building it that way. I started doing like kids parties and small events, and then it just kind of started snowballing and growing into to what it is today.
That's a wonderful story. Yeah. You know, I actually didn't even know you went to theater school.
Yeah, I did. It was a crazy time. Crazy time.
That is a crazy time. How long have you been in business?
So I've been in business a while. I started a few different companies that kind of got me to where I am now with this brand Rock'N Beau. But my first go at entrepreneurship, it started about 11 years ago. Actually like almost right out of the gate of theater school. I opened up like a creative performing arts / retail space called House, where I used to perform in the windows to try to lure customers into the store. And then I got into, and someone saw me in there and said, why don't you come and work for us? So then I started, kind of doing more family entertainment from there and started something called the Party Agency. And then it led me here to Vancouver, from Toronto to Vancouver here. And I started this Rock'N Beau brand in 2017. So It's been 3 years strong with this here in like a new province and just kind of been building the community ever since.
So 3 years, that's actually very new to have a company, and then to be in the year 2020 where we've had this global pandemic and COVID-19. From our perspective at Discover Canada Tours, it has drastically affected our company and we've had to make some serious adjustments. But for a 3-year-old company, please tell me, how has COVID-19 affected your business?
Yeah, I mean, like so many other, business owners, it's been definitely a challenge, especially with, being inside the event and entertainment industry right now, looking at, just the spring and summer is just such a huge time for us. It's our season where we get to be a part of so many exciting festivals and events and special occasions. So it's been definitely challenging, but it's been nice that we've been able to pivot a little bit, and we have started, doing a lot of our events online. So we've been providing these virtual experiences, especially right now for kids who are looking forward to celebrating their party or their end of the year class party, with students. It's been nice to kind of provide an opportunity for kids to still still see each other, people to still see each other and to connect. And so, yeah, so it's been a whole new world of connecting through a screen, like we are now. So I'm just kind of learning my way around it and navigating like so many of us are. And so it's been interesting, but it's been cool to keep the party going in that way.
Yeah, it's been wild for this industry to adapt to these online and these virtual sort of style events and come away from human interaction, or I guess we're still interacting, but just human presence. It's really a big change.
Absolutely. And I mean, for me, the biggest challenge of it all is just that I really feel connected to like in-person energy. And like, that's such a huge part of the essence of why I do what I do, is just being able to feel like you can get into the room and help to elevate the energy. And, you know, and you're all celebrating life together in the moment. There's something about, you know, the energy, just the connection that we feel, human connection that we feel, that's just so amazing. So virtually it's a bit difficult to get there. And so that's definitely been a big challenge for me, definitely on the energy side of things.
So, can you walk me through like what if we were to book Rock'N Beau for my daughter's, I don't have a daughter, but for my daughter's 7-year-old birthday party, what exactly does this look like?
Yeah, so we're doing like kids and we're doing corporate stuff, but for kids right now, which has been really like our primary focus, just because for a child, their birthday is so special, and you know, they look forward to this day like all year. And so that's really been my focus right now, in being able to make sure that I can provide this experience without, you know, kids missing a beat. So of their big days. So what we've been doing are just like things like interactive scavenger hunts and customizing party playlists and doing movie trivia. Since we've been at home this whole time, a lot of kids have been catching up on movies and watching Disney Plus and, you know, all these things. So we've been doing movie trivia, music trivia, definitely party dances. We've been doing lots of TikTok dance battles. So I've been like, you know, scrolling TikTok and finding all of the, you know, cool, fun dances I can teach the kids. So lots of follow along dances. And then of course, just giving them the opportunity to, you know, be able to say hello to each other, talk to each other, sing happy birthday, you know, and show their love that way. So that's been really cool. And they've been 45-minute interactive experiences. And our live parties, of course, one of our big highlights, as you know, Jen, is like our big giant bubble wrap dance floors. So,
yeah, the best.
Yeah, so we've been missing out on that. I've definitely been missing the bubbles. But we've just been finding some other kind of cool ways to keep kids engaged and connected. And that's been really awesome. And so far it's been going really well, and being able to connect with people all across the country, and in some ways all over North America, which has been really cool.
That is cool. That's really special that you can provide still this birthday experience for kids during this time. Any parent should be contacting you and booking this, because I just think it's so special.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
So tell me, how can our community support you during this time?
Well, I think right now it's just more so about, you know, really just if you're looking for an opportunity to have children or even your team members stay connected. I think right now we're in isolation. I mean, now we're starting to come out a little bit more. Things are, you know, slowly starting to reopen. We have a little bit more contact, but we're still, you know, for the majority of it, staying inside and staying safe. So this is really just about connection, staying connected, being able to provide these experiences that's going to keep us uplifted and help to kind of boost and raise our morale and positivity. And so this is just a way to like, come on, have some fun, see your friends, see your loved ones, be able to connect with people that maybe are not just even in your own city, which has been kind of awesome. And just keep raising our level of vibration up during this difficult time away from the people we love.
Very nice. So tell me, I don't know, your product is so unique. I don't even know if other companies exist like your company, but maybe they do. I'm unfamiliar with the area, but why should we select you over your competitors?
Well, there's been so many people that are out there doing these amazing virtual things. I mean, it's all over it. And I actually feel really inspired by that as well, just to see that there are so many options and there are so many people who have, you know, taken this new opportunity and are running with it and providing so many awesome experiences. So definitely, you know, for me, I think where this comes into play is that I have a strong passion for people and a strong passion for creating memorable experiences. And I think it's just about creating each experience to be customized to that person or to that company. I think that's the most important thing, is tailoring each and every experience so it's never the same party twice. It's never the same experience twice, and it stays really true to the group of people who are partying with me. So that's why every time we book an experience together, I work with you to build something it's really customized for you. And I think that's what sets us apart, is that we really care about each special experience.
And from my understanding, if we were to reach out to you or someone were to reach out to you to book you, you're involved with every single client. Like, it's not, they go through your info email and then they talk to somebody and then they talk to Rachel, the boss. Like, you're hands-on with every single person. And that makes the quality of service just exceptional and second to none.
Thank you. And yeah, I really care about that, like hands-on, you know, hands-on approach. And I just kind of take care of you right from the start all the way to the end. And it's something that I do with my live experience as well. So definitely being able to transition that into this virtual world as well is really important to me. And it's kind of like the heart and soul of why I do what I do. So yeah.
So because I work in tourism, not necessarily party planning like you do, but please tell me, what are some of the biggest issues that you encounter in your line of work?
My biggest issues? Well, definitely, I mean, it's interesting because, you know, whether it's live or it's virtual, I mean, you always have this, and again, I go back to kind of my acting experience and being a performer. I put my performer hat on for this because, like I said, every experience is different. So you can, you never know what you're going to walk into. You never know how an audience is going to respond to, or children, especially children, right, are going to respond to what you prepare, you know? So I always know that going into each and every experience, but especially with this virtual world, I think because for the most part, people are at home and they're comfortable at home, especially kids, you know, can be so distracted by anything else. So some of the issues that I definitely experience are, you know, you're hosting, you're putting your energy, you're putting your love out there, you're giving it all you've got, and like kids just kind of like walk away from the screen or something like that. It can definitely pull you out of it. But again, this is all kind of it's a live experience, whether it's, you know, virtual or it's in person. This is just, it's life. And you know, it is what it is. And I just kind of, take it for what it is and just keep moving forward. As long as I keep the momentum moving, I can usually like pull the party back on track. But those are things that usually happen, you know, or there's tech issues, or there's things like that can go wrong, that can happen, especially now with being on a platform and relying so heavily on a platform like Zoom. You know, you can have a poor, you know, Wi-Fi connection or things like that. But for the most part, it's usually more so about, you know, just keeping the audience engaged, and what happens when they're not feeling it. What can you do to kind of pivot to get it back on track?
Yeah, you have to be incredibly adaptable.
Of course. So
yeah,
I mean,
I can only imagine. Live always scares me a little bit. I know I do some live stuff on my side, but it's that unknown factor of, oh man, how do I adapt if something goes incredibly wrong?
Exactly. It's like also it's an issue, I guess, in one way, and then on the other side of it, there's something that it kind of is something that I enjoy. I enjoy the unknown. I enjoy going into an experience and not knowing if, you know, it's going to go off the tracks or not. And I think that that's also something that draws me to keep doing it. as well.
All right, so Rachel, I have one final question for you, and it's probably maybe the hardest one to answer.
Okay.
But tell me, are there any exciting plans, or what big dreams do you have for the future of your business?
Yeah, well, thank you so much for that. That's such a big question. You're right. I mean, definitely like this time is so incredible because we have all of this time to like really think and process what we really want to do moving forward. And a lot of it has changed some of the big ideas that I have been working on, but also gives me some time to really dream up some new and creative ideas. But definitely one thing that we have in the works right now is we're working on adapting our dance party into a live tour experience inside schools that is basically a dance party concept with a story that is about self-confidence building and inclusivity. And so we're still working on that and maybe perhaps even stirring up a TV series. We don't know exactly what that's going to look like just yet, but it's definitely something that we're working on, an interactive experience for kids that's all about, self-confidence building, self-care, and inclusivity. So, so we've been writing, and I've been in the studio a lot. I've been recording some music. So maybe there's going to be a little audiobook. Maybe there's going to be a live show. Maybe it will be a TV series. Maybe it will be all together. Right now, it's just a work in progress.
Oh, that's exciting. I love that. And just the concept that you have of instilling confidence into children by dancing and singing and using arts is so magical. And for me, I mean, I grew up as a dancer, and I love that for children.
Yes, thank you. I just feel like I really have this like pull inside me that is like, I really want to give kids the opportunity to have the freedom to express themselves, whether, it's dancing, as crazy as they want, singing as loud, at the top of their lungs, or just, being able to be themselves in the moment and free of judgment and fear of that, I think is just like what every child like really deserves. So just being able to like help provide or create the space for kids to do that is definitely something that I feel is my mission with my brand Rock'N Beau.
I love that. Could you imagine if we adapted that to like adults and you did like a therapeutic retreat? It's like dance as fast as you can, sing as loud as you want. Like that could be the Rachel Beau therapy method.
Yeah, like definitely that gives me a good idea for that. I mean, I do a lot of things for adults as well. But like, that's what it is, right? It really is pulling out the inner child that's within us. And there's a certain age where we we put up that wall. And I notice that a lot at my parties, especially, the kids are all up front and they're dancing and they're just releasing themselves. And you often see the parents all at the back of the room. Maybe at the beginning their arms are crossed like this because they put up a wall, but by the end of the party, they're dancing in the back and they're letting their hair down. And that's what music does. That's what, this experience is all about, is kind of unleashing that inner child within all of us. Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about maybe doing a little party class for the big kids. So maybe
I've got some big kids. Maybe we can do the test run.
A little retro dance party never hurt nobody. So I'm thinking
Definitely
about maybe doing some into that too. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rachel, is there anything else that you want to add in or talk about?
Well, I just wanted to say, if anybody out there has some kiddos out there or some moms or dads who just want to have a nice little family dance party, I am hosting interactive self-confidence building classes every Friday morning on Zoom. They're free classes. It's called Popstar Academy. And you can find that on my website at rocknbeau.com. Right as soon as you jump onto the site, it will take you right to the virtual Popstar Academy classes. That will give you the link so that you can join in. And that's every single Friday from 11 to 11:30. And also, if you're looking for a cool way to celebrate your kids' party this year, or looking for some corporate ideas to help bring your team together, we're hosting kids' parties and corporate events for adults virtual parties with some prizes and interactive games and goodies, and a fun little dance party just to get everybody up moving and get those vibes raising. And that's it. So yeah, come check it out.
That's awesome. I'll make sure that I post some links to Rachel's website and her Zoom parties down in the description below, so you guys can click and follow and go check her out. But thank you all so much for watching. We really appreciate you guys tuning into Biz Talk every Tuesday. Thank you, Rachel, so much from Rock'N Beau for being here with us. And we just want all you, oh, you're so welcome.
Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much.
And I just want you to reiterate to our followers how buying local and shopping with these local companies helps to support our community's well-being. It helps our economy, even environmental sustainability, and really just general quality of services. When you're purchasing products from these smaller businesses or these local companies, the quality multiplies 100%. So remember, shop local, and we'll see you next week.
Absolutely. Mwah. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Jen.
Thanks, Rachel.
Thank you.